If you're over 40, you've probably started noticing some changes in your body. Movements that once felt natural may now require more effort. Your willingness to climb stairs without a second thought may have decreased, and getting up from the couch or carrying shopping bags might feel a bit harder than it used to. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that builds up over time, and if nothing is done, it can affect your quality of life in the future. Many people believe that simply walking regularly or doing some stretching is enough to stay active and prevent this decline. And while these activities are indeed important for overall health, they are not enough to maintain your strength and independence in the long run. What truly makes a difference is strengthening your muscles strategically using a method called progressive strength training. And here's the good news. It doesn't matter if you've never trained before or if you already feel your body getting weaker. You can reverse this loss of strength and mobility with a single fundamental exercise. In today's video, I'll show you exactly what this exercise is, how it works, why it's so effective, and how you can start doing it today without the need for fancy equipment or a complicated workout routine. But before we get to the exercise itself, it's essential to understand why you're losing strength and mobility and how this process happens within your body. As the years go by, it's common to notice that our bodies don't respond the same way they used to. Some people feel more tired, others experience more joint pain, and some, without even realizing it, start avoiding certain movements simply because they don't feel as confident anymore. If this has happened to you, know that it's not just in your head. There's a scientific reason behind it, and it's called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the natural loss of muscle mass that starts happening around the age of 30. Initially, this loss is so subtle that it goes unnoticed. However, after 40, the process accelerates, and if we don't do anything to counteract it, we can lose up to 1% of our muscle mass each year. This means that by age 50, we will have already lost a considerable amount of strength. By 60, the impact will be even greater, and after 70, the loss can be so significant that simple tasks, like getting up from a chair without support or carrying a shopping bag, can become real challenges. The biggest problem with sarcopenia is that it doesn't just affect muscle strength. Since muscles support our joints, losing muscle mass also makes us more susceptible to chronic pain, injuries, and even falls. When the leg muscles weaken, the knees become overloaded, increasing the risk of pain and cartilage wear. If the back muscles lose strength, posture deteriorates, the lower back takes more impact, and pain in that area becomes more frequent. Now that you understand the importance of strengthening your muscles, let's talk about the essential exercise you should include in your routine to regain your strength and stay active and independent for many years to come. With just one exercise, we can activate the 4 main muscle groups we use in almost all daily movements. Quadriceps, responsible for stabilizing the knees and making movements like getting up from a chair or climbing stairs easier. Glutes, essential for hip stability and lower back protection. Core, trunk muscles, which support the spine and ensure better balance and posture. And lumbar paravertebral muscles, crucial for preventing back pain and improving lower back endurance. Working all these muscle groups together is essential to maintain a strong and functional body, and this exercise is the supported squat, also known as the chair dip. It is simple, effective, and can be adapted to any fitness level. Now that you understand why muscle strength is essential after 40 and how progressive training can transform your quality of life, let's get straight to the practice. The exercise I recommend the most is the supported squat, also known as the chair dip. It is incredibly effective because it works multiple muscle groups simultaneously and can be adapted to any fitness level. If you've never trained before, you can start with some support for added safety. If you're already used to exercising, you can increase the difficulty as you progress. The most important thing is to perform it correctly to ensure the best results and avoid overloading your joints. The first thing you need to pay attention to is the starting position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. If you feel you have difficulty balancing or don't feel confident doing the movement alone, place a chair in front of you to hold on to or do it near a wall for support. If you're already comfortable, you can cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward, which helps balance the movement. Now let's move on to the controlled descent. Many people make mistakes in this part by simply trying to bend their knees downward, but this puts unnecessary pressure on the joints. Instead, imagine you're about to sit on an invisible chair behind you. Start by pushing your hips back before bending your knees. This ensures that the movement activates the right muscles, such as the glutes and quadriceps, without overloading the knees. Now comes a crucial point, the pause and controlled ascent descent. After reaching the lowest point of the movement, hold for 2 or 3 seconds to give your muscles an extra stimulus. Then, return to the starting position using the strength of your legs and core. The ascent should be quick and explosive, while the descent should be controlled and slower. The most important thing here is to remember that consistency is more important than intensity. Many people give up because they want immediate results, but muscle strengthening is a progressive process. With just a few weeks of practice, you will start noticing a difference in your strength and mobility. Now that you know how to perform the exercise correctly and avoid common mistakes, let's talk about how to fit it into your routine practically. The supported squat is such a versatile exercise that it can be done anywhere, without the need for equipment. Another important point to highlight is that muscle strengthening goes far beyond aesthetics. Many people associate strength exercises with gaining visible muscles, but the real benefit lies in function and quality of life. Studies show that strength training helps regulate blood sugar levels, improves circulation, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes and hypertension. Additionally, keeping your muscles active releases endorphins, hormones that boost mood and reduce stress. So, besides making you stronger, this exercise can also increase your energy and daily motivation. Many people report that after a few weeks of strength training, they feel less tired, sleep better, and have more enthusiasm for daily activities. In other words, strengthening your muscles isn't just about aging well, it's about living better now. Now that we've covered all this, in the next step, I'll show you how to combine squats with other exercises to create a complete and balanced workout, ensuring you strengthen your entire body efficiently. I'll also explain how to adapt the workout for different experience levels and talk more about muscle recovery, nutrition, and other essential factors to maximize your results. Let's do this! So now that you know that the supported squat is one of the best exercises for maintaining strength and mobility after 40, you might be wondering, is this exercise alone enough? The answer is, it's an excellent starting point, but for a truly strong and functional body, it's important to combine squats with other complementary exercises. That's because while it's highly effective for legs, glutes, and core, it doesn't directly work the upper body or flexibility. The ideal approach is to create a balanced routine that strengthens your entire body, ensuring you have strength, stability, and endurance for all daily activities. Now, how can you create this routine without spending hours training or using fancy equipment? Simple. You can set up a functional workout with just 4 basic exercises that together will work all major muscle groups. Supported squat for legs, glutes, and core. Modified push-ups for chest, shoulders, and arms. Rowing with a resistance band or water bottle for back and posture. Plank for core stability and endurance. But here comes a crucial part that many people overlook: muscle recovery. If you train without giving your body enough time to recover, you may end up feeling exhausted or even demotivated. This happens because during exercise, your muscles experience micro tears that need time and nutrients to regenerate. It is precisely during this rest period that muscles grow and strengthen. First, respect your rest days. If you're training 3 times a week, alternate your workouts with a rest day so your muscles can recover. Second, focus on hydration and nutrition. Your muscles need proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fats to rebuild. Protein-rich foods such as eggs, lean meats, fish, Greek yogurt, and legumes are essential for muscle regeneration. Healthy carbohydrates such as brown rice, sweet potatoes, and fruits provide energy for the body to recover. Meanwhile, healthy fats found in avocado, olive oil, and nuts help reduce inflammation and improve nutrient absorption. Another crucial factor is quality sleep. During sleep, the body releases hormones responsible for muscle recovery and metabolic balance. If you sleep poorly or have interrupted sleep, your recovery may be compromised, and you might feel more tired the next day. A good strategy to improve sleep quality is to avoid phone and TV screens at least an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom dark and cool, and establish a relaxing nighttime routine. Now, I want to talk about something that few people consider: the impact of muscle strengthening on longevity and mental health. Studies show that keeping your muscles active reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, and osteoporosis. But beyond the physical benefits, strength training also improves mood, reduces anxiety, and helps combat symptoms of depression. This happens because exercise releases endorphins, neurotransmitters responsible for the feeling of well-being. So when you exercise regularly, you're not only strengthening your body, body, but also your mind, making yourself more resilient to daily stress. Now that you know all this, my suggestion is to start as soon as possible. Don't wait until you feel more pain or lose more mobility to take action. The best time to strengthen your body is now, and the sooner you start, the more benefits you'll have in the future. So how about putting this into practice? You can start with just 5 to 10 minutes a day, focusing on supported squats and complementary exercises. Over time, this will become a natural habit and the results will show. I hope this content has motivated you to take the first step. Now tell me, which of these exercises will you try first? If you have any questions, let me know and I'll be happy to help.